students. In this session, we are discussing next another new topic, that is Delhi Sultans. Last session we discussed about in medieval period one of the new family, that is important family, that is Rajput dynasty. Now in that time medieval period, in the based on equal century, is another dynasty established in India, that is Delhi Sultan. So in this class we are discussing about Delhi Sultans, how they came to India or how they settled, how they established their dynasty. Is there same Rajput dynasty like of families here also, our founders, and we are discussing famous kings and achievements and any contribution if they given kings. So these are the matters we are discussing in this session. So before that, we want to know how Delhi Sultans arrived to India, because of you all are knowing in ancient time onwards, India peoples traditionally are based on the practice, they all are adopted Vedas. In beginning, there is no other caste peoples, only we can see only Vedas following peoples, means Hindu peoples only we can see. So after that, some of the changes started implemented in medieval period in India. We already knowing this one, because of I already told medieval period is a transition period in India, means we changed one system to another system. This only we are discussing in this lesson, how they came to India, Delhi Sultans, how they arrived to India. So we want to know, already I told in Prithviraj Chauhan, he battled against Muhammad Ghori and he defeated. After that, once again he lost the battle. We are discussed in last session. So when Rajput dynasty they ruled in North India, on that time other outer enemy peoples or other country peoples or other country dynasty, they are seeing, observing, is there any other place wealth or peoples want to capture? Because of ancient time they are believing, if you want to call any one country or any one person as the strongest person or strongest dynasty, they are believing like how much of area they captured. On this based, peoples they believe is the important or strongest person or not. So on this based, Turkey, they is observing which are the places is still we cannot capture or we could not capture or could not see. So we want to capture. On this based, they came to India and they saw, observe the nature of India is a small kings. There is no unity. All are here kings and they ruling small areas. They took the chance. Turks, they took the chance. On this based, there are two important kings they came to India. One is Muhammad Ghazini, second one is Muhammad Ghori. So when Muhammad Ghori came, he saw, observed the nature of India's, and he saw plenty of wealth. You observe. So he thought that we want to capture in this place. So on this place he came and he captured some of the place, and he went back to Turkey. So when he went back to Turkey, this one Muhammad Ghori, he given the power to one of the important slave of in his court. That person name is Qutbuddin Aybak. Means he want to rule Turkey because of this one dynasty is in Turkey. So he want to go back, no? So he went to back. After that, he captured India some of the place. He given control or leadership to one of the important slave adopted in his court. That person name is Qutbuddin Aybak. He given leadership. You want to maintain in India's, which are the places I captured, you want to maintain it. He given and he went back to Turkey. So this is one of the important reason. In this way, Delhi Sultans established it in India. Means before that, first of all, Muhammad Ghori, he captured some of the place in India. After that, he went back. Before that, he given one of the important person, he given leadership, you want to maintain in this place. That person name is Qutbuddin Aybak. So when Qutbuddin Aybak came, he started by one of the new dynasty. That dynasty name is Delhi Sultans. So in this way, Delhi Sultans established in India. So now we understood how Turks or Delhi Sultans came to India. Okay, next we want to know, in this part we want to know here what we discussed in Rajasthan dynasty. Same here also, there is no any one family or there is no any one person not ruled. We can see here also there are 5 important families they ruled in Delhi Sultans. Here they given one by one. First one is Gulami, second one is Khilji, next one is Tughlaq, another one is Sayyid, last one Lodi. There are 5 important families we can find out in Delhi Sultan's family. They ruled by overall India. So in this session we are discussing each one by one family. Gulami family, Khilji, Tughlaq, Sayyid, Lodi, each by each family, who is founder or any famous king, are they given any contribution? These are the matters we are discussing in this session. Okay, first of all, we want to know in that first family, that is Gulami. Gulami family or Gulami dynasty. Already I told how this Gulami dynasty, Delhi Sultans, they settled in India because of first Muhammad Ghori. They attacked after he given the power to Qutbuddin Aibak. He settled. After the death of Muhammad Ghori, he became an independent king and he started own rule in India and established it by Delhi Sultans. And we want to know why they called Gulami dynasty or Gulami. That only showing because of he is a slave of Muhammad Ghori. Qutbuddin Aibak is not a king, he is a slave, means Gulam. They are only showing Gulam dynasty means he is a slave of Muhammad Ghori. So they given family name also they given as a Gulam dynasty or slave dynasty. And we can see in this family in some of the important kings. Here they given one by one. For example, here they given Aibak, next they came Iltamash, next Razia Sultana, another one is Balban. These are the important kings in Gulam dynasty. So we want to discuss each one by one dynasty. First of all, each one by one person. Okay, first one we are discussing in that family, in Gulam family, that is Qutbuddin Aibak, because of he is the founder of Delhi Sultans as well as Gulam dynasty. He is the founder of Delhi Sultan and Gulam dynasty. Both for also founder is only one person, that is Qutbuddin Aibak. We want to know now the life history of Qutbuddin Aibak, because I already told he is a slave. He is a slave. How he got the knowledge? How he became a powerful in India? These are the matters we want to know now. Or how he came. So now we are discussing about Qutbuddin Aibak. So here the given is one of the important person, is a Delhi Sultan's person. He came, means is Turkey. Is belong, means basically is in Turkey. Is as a came in India as a slave after he become a powerful person in India. So here the given Qutbuddin is in Afghanistan. Is basically is in Afghanistan in Turkey. So in that family came. Here they given. After that, here they given because he is a slave. How is become a slave? Here they given information. He sold Kaji of Nazipur. Here they given as a slave by his guardian. Means his father and mother not there. So guardians, they sold by him. Sold him to, here they given information is given Kaji of Nazipur. They sold. So when they sold, they purchased and they given education and some other facilities. So here they given, he got education in Persia and Arabic. He got Arabic education, he received Arabic education. On this based, he got the knowledge about 2 important languages. One is Persia, second one is Arabic. Not only this one, he studied other activities also. He got the talent, he got the achievements. Means he get qualified in that particular sector. Which are the part here they given? Not only this one here they given, he is trained in archery, and next one horse riding and soldiering. In these 3 parts also, he became effectively involved and become very strongest person. So after that here they given, the governor of Ghazni purchased him as a slave. After observe the governor of Ghazni, Muhammad Ghazni, and he saw what was the qualified or personality of Qutbuddin Aibak. He observed and he purchased. So when he purchased, here they saying, so Muhammad Gori, he attracted by him because of, here they given in second battle of Tehran, means already told, we discussed this one in Chauhan's family. Prithviraj Chauhan, he battled Tehran, was in that first war he won, but second war he lost. He lose the battle. Yes, no? So in that based, in second battle, Prithviraj Chauhan lost the battle because of one of the important contribution who is given here. That person name is Qutbuddin Aibak. So Muhammad Gori attracted by his achievement or is the work done, what he did work. So he attracted, he appreciated. So on this based, Muhammad Gori, he saw the achievement or personality of Qutbuddin Aibak. So when he returned back to Turk, so on that time he given the place of Delhi to Qutbuddin Aibak. So when they given Qutbuddin Aibak for, only they given to maintain the place. So when Muhammad Gori died, so after that he became a independent king in Delhi Sultans. So after that he built by so many of madrasa or mosques they built in overall Delhi. Here they given one by one. First one is here they given Quwat-ul-Islam. Quwat-ul-Islam is one of the important mosques is built in Delhi, and they given, he started to build Qutub Minar. And in that time some of the important scholars also came here. They given, first one is Nizami, second one is Paki Mubarak. There are two important peoples, scholars, important knowledgeable peoples there in his court, and he did work. That work name is Tauj Masir. Is one of the important book. This book is providing information about Aibak. So these are the information about, short information about Qutbuddin Aibak. He is a slave, but he got the education and he got he got the knowledge about language, example Persian and Arabic. So after that, the governor of Muhammad Ghazni, he saw the personality of Qutbuddin Aibak and he purchased. After that, he given contribution in the period of Muhammad Gori. What he given contribution in second Tehran war? Muhammad Gori is won because of contribution of Qutbuddin Aibak. On this page, they given the place to maintain to Qutbuddin Aibak. That place name is Delhi. So in this way, Qutbuddin Aibak become powerful king in Delhi Sultans. Not only, so in this way he established it by Delhi Sultans in India. These are the important matters about Qutbuddin Aibak. Okay, next class we can discuss other next important peoples. They came in Ghulam dynasty, Iltutmish, Razia Sultana and Balban. So these are the matters we can discuss in next class. Okay, thank you.